So according to the IPCC report, certain regions such as Asia and Africa are particularly vulnerable to climate change compared to the other regions, and the degree of vulnerability is actually in the region may vary depending on what measures we are taking. So in this context, in what areas of Asia do we need to respond in what kind of way?
Indeed, we have some parts of the world which are much more vulnerable than other parts. And this vulnerability is related to many issues, right? For instance, if we take parts of Africa, the vulnerability comes because of the socio-economic development. So this adds to the issue of not being able to cope with climate change because they don't have the means to adapt. So when we are talking about vulnerability, the vulnerability increases because these regions or some regions do not have the conditions to adapt and be better able to be resilient to those hazards that come from climate change. In particular, for instance, if we think about people that live on the coastal zones, for instance, people that live in coastal zones, they are highly vulnerable and highly exposed, in particular to the sea level rise. In these areas, for instance, they will need to come with adaptation measures much more concretely and rapidly than possibly in other areas because sea level rise is increasing very fast.
Nowadays, Korea, there is some issue like adaptation is more important than the mitigation, especially in the countryside. So how do you think about this issue?
Well, I think it's about time that we give the same weight to mitigation and to adaptation. There is a huge adaptation gap. So we need to do much more than we are doing today. When the proper time comes, it might be too late, and then we are not going to be able to do it anymore.
How can we prevent or solve the carbon credits from the mangroves and afforestation project when they are being traded in the marketplace and unpredictable disaster can burn the forest? How do you want to deal with those kind of problems?
Forest is very vulnerable. Vulnerable to fires, to drought, to floods, especially fires and drought, right? Because these things are now can be compounded so that the risk is much higher, right? So how to ensure that that forest is going to be there for a long period of time? So I particularly am very skeptical about the environmental integrity of some of the carbon being traded using forests or mangroves. Right? The one thing that I believe is that all the countries understand that forests are really important. To conserve the forests, preserve them is really important, not only for the sake of the forest, but biodiversity. So, do we always have to rely on markets? Because markets are very volatile. They will help a certain period of time and then let it go. Forests need to be sustained for a long time.
So is there something that you want to deliver to the Korean youth?
Normally people say, oh, we need more women. Right? But it's not only we need more women. We need more women to be taken and assumed equally as men, to have the same technical capacity to do science, to do research, and to deliver as any other person. Sometimes you feel some people are discriminated still, especially coming from developing countries. And so the message is, don't take this ever as a demotivation to continue to pursue your values or principles. And because I think this is very worth it, and I'm very happy to see the three of you here.